Okay, so we are going to go over a couple of different ways that you can run triangles. The one of the most simple offenses that you could possibly run at any level is just called triangles, and you can run it out of any number of set and groupings and things like that. So we'll get into now just kind of mapping out what we would call a 1-3-2, depending on where you hail from, either a 2-3-1 or a 1-3-2, and that would give you a guy out back, a guy wide on the wing, another guy wide on the wing, guy on the crease, and then you're going to have guys up top. And let's say the ball is up here. So this is a 1-3 across, 2 out top, depending on where you're from, or a 2 out top, 3 across, 1-2-3-1. So for the sake here, we've already gotten the ball around, and this guy has decided he's going to be the dodger. There's a couple of ways that you can kind of deal with this. One of the ways is this is your first triangle. These guys, and these guys. So this grouping up here is one of your triangles, and then this guy, and this guy, they're going to make up your other triangle. So everybody pretty much just moves with the ball. And there's two different ways that you can run into it. And I'll tell you the one that I like first, and then I'll demonstrate the other option after. So let's say here's your dodger. He's going to dodge into the middle of the field, as you're supposed to, and then come down the alley. As he's doing that, immediately as he's getting ready to dodge, these guys all know the deal. They all know what's happening. Crease man, he doesn't want to hang tight. He's actually going to back up, stick up. He's going to be a threat the whole time, but he is going to start shading off the back of the crease as this midfielder is going to head over here and start filling this space as he's dodging down. So that's your triangle. In the end, what ends up happening is the dodger, he will end up heading back to the crease after he's done with his dodge and gets rid of the ball or whatever he does. This midfielder here will end up being over in this spot, and the guy that's on the crease will end up filling that spot. So we get back to it. The attack, what they do, and this is the way I like to run it, I like to cross. So as the crease guy is backing out, I like to run these two off of each other, or I like to have this guy simply pinch and come in. So as the crease guy's backing out, this other attackman's filling the crease, either low here and pinching, or if you want to free this guy up for a sneak around, you can send him off of a pick off of this guy. It really just depends. Mostly what I would do is neither of those things. I would simply, as this guy's backing out, send this guy in, and then have this guy make sure he's trying to find a passing lane in there. So that's the beginning of your triangle. I would have this attackman simply fade down. We don't want him to go away completely. I want him to kind of be an outlet to the midfielder, and then this mid, he's going to fade up wide. He's still got backup, so shots taken off the alley dodge, he's got that. And feed to the crease, maybe fails. He's got that on the backside also. So that's really your first triangle. And the other way that you can run the attack grouping is back into it. So let's say you don't want some teams, and I don't like this because I think it makes it difficult, but a lot of guys will have this attackman get the heck out of dodge. He actually ducks under the dodge and gets across. This guy kind of comes up and fills goal line extended. If his guy falls asleep, he's now a cutter as the guy's cutting down here. And then this guy would then come wide. And actually, this guy probably wouldn't come wide. This guy would have initially fade backside. And as this guy started to get into his way, then he would come back and he would be the backup. So you can run the triangles from the attack group either way. But I prefer to have this guy stay put. He's just going to fade down into this region in here. This guy is going to kind of come up wide, be back up, and then this guy can run in at all sorts of different angles off of the guy who's abandoning on the crease side.